welcome to your October 2016 tarot reading. My name is Nikki. I welcome you to my channel if you are new, and I welcome you back if you are a regular. I've already shuffled and meditated over the cards, and laid before you is your monthly spread. Before I begin, I'd like to remind you that this is a general reading for all Aries, so if you are interested in a personal private reading with me, you can visit my website. I will have that linked in the description below. And I am having a fall sale at this time, so it's a wonderful time to receive a reading. Okay, I would also like to say that you should check out your rising sign video and your moon sign video, as well as your sun sign video. Okay, so for the month of October, I am using a focal card with the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle deck. And this month, you received partnership. So, do you have a partner in your life at this time? Would you like a partner in your life at this time? Because whatever you're doing in the month of October, this card signifies that any kind of help or support that you would have from a partner would be beneficial for you at this time. Now, whether this is a love relationship or a friendship or a work relationship, I cannot say. All I know is that if you can couple up at this time, it will be beneficial for you. And you know, this may be a month where you're longing for partnership. Perhaps you have felt lonely, whether you're physically in a relationship or not. You know, your minds may not be meeting. You may not be on the same page. And this can have you longing for somebody of, you know, a like mind, and somebody who can support you in a way that you need. Okay, so we're going to go ahead with your weekly readings using the Gilded Tarot. For the first week of October, you have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Now, generally, the Nine of Pentacles is all about being comfortable and living a luxurious life. But when it's in reverse, this is you longing for those things and not receiving them. There could have been a financial setback or a financial loss of some kind. Either recently or in this first week. And the Nine of Pentacles also speaks about being in solitude, being alone, being comfortable by yourself. But again, in its reverse position, you are not comfortable being by yourself. This may be a week where you are longing for somebody to talk to, somebody to support you, and be there as a comfort, and you know, have some kind of relationship with a partner. I would also consider asking yourself if you are overspending at this time in the first week, or desiring things that are kind of materialistic or luxurious that, you know, may be a waste of money. They may be unnecessary. They're just wants and desires. So question that in the first week if you are if you're doing so, because if you know, desiring things that are unattainable or things that you just ultimately don't have, it can lead to a sense of dissatisfaction. Okay, for the second week of October, you have the Nine of Cups in reverse. So another 9. Again, this is dissatisfaction. This is discontentment. But it's more emotional the first card deals with more of a physical sense. You know, you're longing for a physical relationship or physical material things that you don't have. But in the second week, it's more of an emotional connection that you're dissatisfied with. You could be taking things into excess in this second week, whether it be drinking too much, eating too much, just anything in excess that could be unhealthy. This card represents. In the third week of October, you have the Five of Cups. This is grieving, and grieving over loss, and perhaps even self-loathing or having pity over your losses. This is dwelling in the negative. This is seeing the cup half empty instead of half full. Now if you see the card, you can see that there are cups in the background that are still standing, and but the man in the picture is not paying attention. He's just focusing on the cups in front of him that have spilled over, and he's very depressed about it. But there are some things that are in your life that are very positive, and you are just choosing to ignore them at this time. So don't choose to ignore them. Let's flip this card and be conscious of what we're doing, and understand that there are people in our lives that support us. There are things in our lives that we have that are very good, and we need to be grateful for them. And if this is a past situation that you're holding on to, that you're still grieving over, this card could symbolize a time to let go and to truly heal. But I do sense that through all of this week, there's a sense of loneliness and a longing for a partnership. And I feel that since this, since you did receive the partnership card, I feel like there is opportunity there for a partnership. Perhaps somebody's been there the whole time and you just choose not to see them for whatever reason. Maybe it's not the ideal partnership that you have always dreamt about, but it could be better than what you perceive. This it may not be what you expected, but it could give you what you need. For the last week of October, you have the Eight of Swords. This is a prison of our own making. This is entrapment and bondage. But this is done all through ourself. This is negative thinking. This is self-loathing. This is self-pity. This is this is you closing your eyes to the positive, being willingly ignorant. You can loosen these chains anytime that you want, anytime that you choose to, but there's something that you're getting out of all of this. You've made this self-prison for yourself, and we all do it. There are times we all do it. We get some kind of satisfaction from putting ourselves down, for picking apart our own flaws, or feeling like we've been victimized in some way, or ultimately limiting ourselves. So you need to keep all of that in mind. And, ultimately, if this is something that, you want to get out of, you need to be conscious of what you're doing. Conscious of your thoughts, and how you're being negative. because you can turn it around anytime that you want. It's all a mental thing, and it's all a self-imposing thing. But yes, through the whole month of October, a sense of loneliness. And I also feel like it's not really needed. You know, it's not really something that's forced upon you. I think it's something that's self-imposed. Okay, so that is your reading in its entirety, Aries. It wasn't too positive, but yeah, we just read what the cards give us, and what is what is. So I hope that you found it helpful. If you did, please push that like button, and don't forget to share this video if you'd like, and subscribe, because I do this every single month, and I will look forward to talking to you again next month. Bye-bye.